Good morning. It is Sunday. It's the Lord's Day. It's the 12th of July. Can't believe it. The month is almost a half over already. Anyway, our reading is from Romans 12:10. Love each other like members of your family. Be at best at showing honor to each other. Now, of course, this one starts with a basic assumption that you're loving on some of the members of your family. And let's face it, we all have some weird members of our family that may be agape wise. That's a good word, agape. I don't think it exists. We can love them in the sense of serving them, not in terms of having the warm fuzzies for them. But the idea is we are all part of the body of Christ. That means we all are family because we're all saved by Christ's shed blood. And our family of believers sometimes can carry a lot more weight than our natural family because, needless to say, in my practice, I've seen lots of people who were better off never having anything to do with their family again. And that's really is true. Uh, but with the other believers, yes, the church family can be a dysfunctional family too. We all know the weird members of the body that we have, no matter what church you happen to be in. But we are to honor one another, that is, to care for one another. Even in the issue of church discipline, first and foremost, that's done to try to restore somebody to the body, to help them go back to being who God's called them to be. That's its primary purpose. Only if the person rejects that do we have to remove them for the sake of the body as a whole. Again, that's caring for the family as a whole. But first, we want to help the individual members. So we are to remember that we're family and to relate to one another that way, to care for one another. Goes back to when I was talking about generosity with whatever the Lord provides, to give our time or talents or whatever to one another as the Lord leads because we're family. And we need to care for one another within the body first, and then we move out to care for Christians that are outside of our own local community, which may mean missions giving or being involved in other things. And only then do we care for the world, but in a way that represents Christ and shows them Him. And I'm just saying that's how we prioritize, but the one who gets to say how we do that is the Lord. And so if the Lord gives us opportunity to minister to somebody that's lost to show his love towards them, we do that as well. But remember, we are a family of believers. The church isn't the building, even though we use that language as a matter of convenience. The church is the people within the building. And so pray for one another, pray for the leadership, serve one another. And that's how we can be a functioning, happy family, even if that means we've got to put up with our word, Uncle Ernie, once in a while. So have a great Lord's Day. Look at the family members around you, and I'll see you again tomorrow.